1994 Range Rover Classic 3.9 EFI, this one, soft dash model variant as well. Finished in a lovely green, this one. Bodywork wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this Range Rover onto the interior, and then we'll go for a cold engine start up. See the wheels, it's obviously had an absolute fortune spent on this car at some point in its life, I'd say fairly recently. Up the bonnet itself, gorgeous colour that. No problems with the metallic on the bonnet, lovely and straight all the way across the bonnet. No dings, no dents, no nasty marks. We've got a few little tree sap marks where it's been outside at some point. Very few little sap marks in the middle. Wants a good polish on there, but the paintwork looks to be so fresh on this one. Corners of the bonnet, no corrosion on both sides where they normally go. Slightly deeper scratch there as you come up the scuttle. Again, lovely and tidy. Got a little bit of a chip on the back of the scuttle there. No corrosion across the scuttle at all. As we come down the front, you can really see the shine and that lovely colour of this paintwork. Indicators are crystal clear. Headlights are lovely. Grille straight all the way across to the right-hand side there. Down the bumper on the left-hand side, no scuffs or scrapes. The valance is all nice and tidy, all in one piece there. I think we are missing the little washer jets. The headlights, I believe, should be in there. As we come around the right-hand side, the wheels are on Goodyears all the way around. They look fairly new with this gorgeous body-coloured centre with a diamond-cut lip all the way around on those gorgeous tyres. No alley rash or corrosion at all on the arch. We've got one stone chip on the front of the arch, and that's all. Apart from that, straight as you're going to find down the back section of the bonnet, down the wheel arch there, across the sill section, no complaints at all. Up the driver's door, no dings or dents at all on the driver's door. We'll go up onto the roof and have a look at that. Same condition across the roof there, no corrosion around the sunroof, I can see from here. Lovely and straight. As we come back down, windmirror cap is uncracked and unmarked. A few slightly heavier scratches just here on the door. Down the back edge of the door, tiny chip out the back edge of there. But when a car's in this condition, this is how sort of harsh you've got to be. Lovely around the handle and around the wind strips. All the glass is nice and clear as well. As we come down the driver's rear door and around the arch there, no alley rash, no corrosion. Lovely and straight all the way across that door. The odd slightly heavier scratch where it's been walked past, I would think. And around the handle is gorgeous. We're going to do the inner arches while we're on. 3, maybe 4 tiny little bubbles there. As you come down the bottom half, lovely and tidy down the bottom half, all painted, all nice and shiny on the arch there. A couple of tiny little blisters there. Again, another matched wheel with a matched tyre. Unmarked, these alloys, they are unmarked. No corrosion on the rear half of that quarter. Up the rest of the rear quarter and around the fuel filler cap, I've got no complaints there at all. Great colour, this one. Look how straight it is. Down that that right-hand side, sorry. Onto the rear bumper again. Corners lovely and tidy. Rear lights unmarked, both sides. Lovely and straight across the rear quarter on the left-hand side. That back bumper is gorgeous as well. A little bit of pitting towards the back, but that is all. No complaints there at all. Up the back of the tailgate, no rust, no alley rash, nothing at all on the rear. No complaints there across the back. As we come up onto the bottom of the tailgate, again, no complaints on the back of there. Tailgate itself, lovely and fresh all the way down. All lovely and level, no wonkiness to that at all. Sometimes you see them a little bit wonky and a little bit sad looking. This is not the case on this one. This is one of the best ones I've seen. Down that left-hand side, down the rear quarter, you see the pillars are all colour-coded as well. Lovely and straight down the rear quarter on the left-hand side, no complaints there at all. As we come around the arch again, no alley rash, no corrosion coming through at all along there. So a few slightly heavier scratches here and there, but that's all to complain about. I'll open this up and we'll have a look in there as well. Once again, no complaints on that inner arch. Another matched, unmarked alloy and tyre. Down the lower half of the door, no scratches, no scrapes, no dings or dents on the lower half. As you come up, we've got a tiny car parking dent here and some slightly heavier scratches down the left-hand side. I think someone's been walking down the side of this where it's been parked. You can clearly see them down on the top half there. As we come down that front door, again, slightly heavier scratches in the paint on the left-hand side top section here. And around the wheel arch, once again, no corrosion at all, but again, a few heavier scratches through that wheel arch. Another unmarked wheel and tyre. As we go round Onto the interior now. Like I said, is the soft dash model. Door card, I've got no complaints. The door card, lovely and tidy on that there. The seat itself, lovely and straight, no rips or tears. A bit of wear at the bolster and a little bit of cracking in the lower half, sort of heavier cracking, no splits or anything on that lower swab there. Across the top of the dashboard, lovely and tidy across there. That soft dash wheel, lovely and straight around the wheel. Dials are nice and clear, easy to read. Down the centre console, we've got a sort of retro aftermarket head unit fitted, and the cup holder seems to be a little bit jammed, but again, if that's all you've got to complain about, that is it. Headlining isn't sagging anywhere, no damp patches or nastiness at all around the sunroof. Right hand rear, again, door card is unmarked. Few little bits just at the back of the handle there, but that's all. Rear seats are lovely and tidy all the way throughout. That bench seat, armrest folding down as it should. Lovely and tidy on the armrest. No complaints there at all. Into the boot now. Lovely and tidy in the boot section there. Nice boot carpet, spare wheels there, parcel shelf is there, which is pretty rare on one of these, and that is in lovely condition, no rips or tears to that. Split tailgate working as it should. The pins on either side locking in as it should. You don't have to slam it closed. Left hand side rear door card again, lovely and tidy. A little bit of a crack to the wood there, and there's some wear to the electric window switch. The seats themselves, a little bit of mark on the bolster, but once again, no rips or tears with the individual armrests there. I'll just lock that back in place there with the individual armrests, lovely and tidy in there. Onto the left hand side rear, again, lovely and tidy on the door card itself. The seat itself got a little bit of wear to the bolster, some light scratching more than anything in the insert swab there, but apart from that, lovely and tidy. Onto the engine bay now, 3.9 EFI this one. James is going to fire it into life for us. Oh, firing straight into life. What a magnificent noise that makes. Firing straight into life there, no hesitation from that. Nice and happy, nice and easy on the tick over. No vibrations there at all. We'll put that bonnet back down. And there you have it, possibly one of the nicest classic Range Rovers we've seen for a long time. In that gorgeous green with those lovely matched Goodyears all the way around with the diamond cut centres and the polished lips there.